Lesson 29, Simple Interest. Example 1. To buy a laptop, Janetta borrowed $2,000 for 3 years at an annual simple interest rate of 5%. How much interest will she pay if she pays the entire loan off at the end of the 3rd year? And what is the total amount that she will repay? So the first thing we have to find out is how much interest will she pay. And we're going to use the formula I equals P times R times T. Remember, I is the interest, or how much she'll pay back the bank, or how much the bank will pay her. P is the principal, which is how much she borrows, or how much she is depositing. R is the rate, which is the percent. And T is for how long you'll have it in the bank. In this case, we're solving for the I, which is the interest. The principal is $2,000 because we're borrowing it. The rate is 5%. And the T is 3 years because we're borrowing it for 3 years. So when we plug those into the formula, it should look like this. I equals $2,000 times 0.05. Remember, we have to change the percent to a decimal, so we have to move the decimal place 2 places to the left, times 3. When you multiply those 3 numbers together, you should get an interest of $300. So Janetta will have to pay off $300 in interest at the end of the 3rd year. To find out how much she has to pay the bank altogether, she has to add how much she borrowed plus how much the interest is. So in this case, she's got to add $2,000 plus $300. And that would make it a total of $2,300. So Janetta had to pay the bank altogether $2,300 and $300 of interest. Example 2. John's parents deposited $1,000 into a savings account as a college fund when he was born. How much will John have in this account after 18 years at a simple interest rate of 3.25%? The formula is I equals P times R times T. So we're going to solve for the interest after 18 years. So we're solving for I. The principal is how much he deposited, which is $1,000. The rate is 3.25%. And the time is 18 years. So we should get I equals 1,000 times 0.0325, because we have to move the decimal place 2 places to the left to change the percent to a decimal, times 18. When we multiply those 3 things together, we should get a total amount of $585. So John's parents would have made $585 for the college fund. If you want to find the total, then all you have to do is add the $1,000 to the $585, and you would get $1,585 that John would have for his college. Sentence frame number 1 for simple interest. When you deposit money into the bank pays you interests. When you borrow money from the bank, you pay interest to the bank. The formula you use is I equals P times R times T. Blank is the money paid only on the principal. Blank is the amount of money borrowed or invested or even deposited. Blank is the percent charged or earned. Blank that the money is borrowed or invested in years.